Hi everyone, and welcome back to the Hockey Minute YouTube channel, where we show you, our awesome listeners, some of our newest episodes' top moments. And real quick, if you haven't already, don't forget to like the video and subscribe. It's a quick and free way to help us out. Thank you, and enjoy the video.
Yeah, you mentioned Toews, man. What's going on with him? Like, he's aging so well. He kind of looked like he was slowing down, and then last couple seasons he's really improved his offense as well. So, I mean, has there been just a change in mentality with him, do you think, or is he just realizing that he can put the puck in the net more, and he's maybe playing with some better offensive players? Like, what's the secret here?
Well, you got to go back a few years ago. You know, Toews was always a runner-up for the Selke. You know, he's always been known for his 200-foot play. I just think now, you know, they don't have all these weapons that they used to have. The Bufflins, the Andrew Ladds, the Christopher Steegs. You know, even a few years ago, they had Artemi Panarin as a rookie. I think now that, you know, him and Kane are the top dogs of the team. They've always been the top dogs of the team, but he's their captain. He's going to lead these young guys. And I think that's what we're seeing here in these last, few seasons.
Is Patrick Kane sacrificing his hair to still be one of the best wingers in hockey?
For sure.
I've been trying for years and it hasn't worked for me.
Oh, God. Yeah, man, I love Kaner. I love his hair, the mullet, the playoff mullet. Seems like he's got it all year round now. Just show these guys, when he does his celly, can you hear me? And then Matthews comes back with it. That was beautiful, man. But no, dude, Kane is Kane. He led the team in points, 84 points this season. In the playoffs, you saw that delicious Kane magic with that backhand pass. Whoever he hit at the back post. Yeah, man, Kane and Toews are going to be there for a while, and Kane's going to keep doing his thing. So just a quick story time. The first time I got into the Blackhawks, it was 2009. My dad came up to me. We were talking about something, and he goes, Eric, you got to watch this kid Kane on the Blackhawks. He's so nasty. So I tune in. It's the 2009 Western Conference Final against Detroit. And Kane's coming down on his off wing and just rips a delicious backhand over Osgood's shoulder. Have you guys seen that video? Yeah, that goal was amazing. And then I think from that moment on, I started following the Blackhawks like religiously, like right before their cup run.
Bandwagon.
Yeah, man. Let's just highlight the story of the season. Cupolo, 30 goals. This guy kind of came out of nowhere, scoring a lot of goals on the power play. I think he's really clicking with that. He plays with Toews most of the time. He does play with Toews most of the time. And if you look at Toews' stats, definitely more assists than goals. And I think Cupolo is definitely a product of that. But when you look at the qualifier, you're like, he doesn't need Toews or Kane to score goals. He doesn't need these guys to give them assists. I mean, this guy, I think this guy's a real deal, and he's coming up. I'm pretty sure he's on the last year of his entry-level contract. So this guy's going to probably get paid maybe a bridge deal, in my opinion, like a $3.75 bridge contract. Another guy that I'm really looking forward to watching is Dylan Strome kind of develop over the next couple years. Obviously, we know he's a third overall pick. Didn't really pan out in Arizona. He comes to Chicago and kind of finds his new groove. He's fulfilling that second line center role behind Toews, and his wing he usually has DeBrincat, and then I think Kane plays with him most of the time. And if they keep playing together, DeBrincat, in my opinion, can be a 40-goal scorer on any given season. So I'm really looking forward to Strome. And then one guy that really stood out to me in the qualifiers is Matthew Highmore. Okay. Kind of a gritty grinder type player. he scored some big goals in the qualifiers. Didn't really hear about him too much during the regular season, but he really stood out to me in the qualifiers.
I mean, talk about Kirby Dach, though, because obviously we're only 1 year in, but after the draft, Kirby Dach, and I think we talked about this on your show too, you initially weren't too excited at Kirby Dach being selected. You wanted Byram, I think, but Dach in this playoffs, like, he's just got the big body. He looks like he's ready to be a playoff performer in the coming years. And I was super impressed. Like, obviously hindsight's 2020, but Jack Hughes, Capo Caco go 1 and 2, and Kirby Dach already looks like he's miles ahead of those guys in terms of how ready he is in the NHL.
Dude, I couldn't tell you how friggin' mad I was when they took Dach. I was rip shit, dude. Acorn's texting me. He's like, you're never gonna believe. I'm like, they took Dach, didn't they? I'm watching a stream that's like a minute behind. And they take Dach, and I shut the thing down, dude. I was like, I can't watch this. Like, why are you taking a center right now? But as time went on, I became more of a Dach believer. And watching him throughout the season, yeah, he only had like 28 points this season, but still, like, he has a huge frame. And I took a hot take here, when you came on, that, his player comparison to me is Ryan Getzlaf, and then Brandon, can he pass like Getzlaf? Let's give him a few years for that, but he's got that Getzlaf frame, big, tall, can box people out in the corners. And I think he's going to be that second line center. So the way I see it going down is Toews, Dach, Strome. Unfortunately, Strome's going to get bumped to the third line because Dach is just that good, and I think he's going to continue to get better. But then watching him in the playoffs, oh, man, he played phenomenal. He played like a stud. He really grew on me this year.
Thanks for watching. If you'd like to hear the full episode, click on the link here. And for more episodes, you can check us out at thehockeyminute.com. All the links are going to be in the description. We'll catch you next time.